Rent-A-Girlfriend sucks. Rent-A-Girlfriend is trash. Rent-A-Girlfriend is for losers. All of these statements are wrong, and I'm going to prove it to you. Here's my defense for the rom-com anime that is Rent-A-Girlfriend. Number one, the plot is actually good. Kazuya, a college student who is depressed after his first breakup, rents a fake girlfriend, Mizuhara, for one date, and although she instantly dislikes him, Mizuhara has to continue to be Kazuya's fake girlfriend in order to keep both of their grandmothers happy, knowing that their grandchildren found someone special. If Mizuhara's grandmother finds out what's really happening, she could basically die from a heart attack, seeing as she is hospitalized throughout the show. Now, does the plot get a little contrived? Yes. But does the story turn out to be convoluted? No. And here's why. Kazuya running into different female acquaintances is not uncommon. As humans, we frequent familiar locations because we love comfort, and so it's no surprise that he sees all of these girls all the time. Now, you have to expect some kind of spice because it is an entertainment piece, meaning that there will be some awkward and unexpected events where Kazuya's ex-girlfriend, fake girlfriend, and real girlfriend all just so happen to enter the same room at the same time. It's a little too coincidental, but it's not outside of the realm of possibility. As far as coincidences go, this show is very believable. I liken it to the greatest comedy of all time, Seinfeld. And while I do think Rent-A-Girlfriend is funny due to shock, the show also accurately portrays human psychology. You see, Kazuya is a wimp and a simp, and as much as you and I hate to say it, we can all act that way sometimes. We get scared to talk to our crush, we yearn for our unrequited love, and we also like girls acting cute. While we may not be so dumb and irrational as Kazuya, we understand how he could act in that situation. He's not exactly a bad guy, he's just the definition of the word bruh. Like bruh, come on, you can't do that. We love to hate him in all that he does, but he's not an unrealistic character. That's what makes a huge difference when we talk about main characters. As much as you absolutely hate Kazuya sometimes, he's realistic. If you don't like that, then that's fine, but I'm just saying that Kazuya doesn't make this story unbelievable. However, I will never force someone to watch a show that they don't like, so if you hate him, then you don't have to watch him act like an idiot. By the way, I am not defending the manga. Apparently, there's this chapter that ruins the entire story, but I am anime only, so no spoilers, please. And I will talk about that arc whenever it appears in the anime. So let's talk about what makes this show great. The humor is lightning fast, and the animation really mixes well with the story. You have these quick cuts to a character's own thoughts or an on-screen written description, and if you have 100 jokes in 30 minutes, then at least 10 of those jokes will be decently funny. Sure, a 10% success rate wouldn't be good if you only had 10 jokes, but Rent-A-Girlfriend overwhelms you with humor in order to squeeze that laughter out of you. The spice in the show also plays a huge role, considering that every episode you have at least where something almost absurd happens. Like when Ruka demanded that Mizuhara and Kazuya kiss in order to prove that she wasn't a rental girlfriend. Would that happen in real life? Probably not, but could it happen? Technically, yes, but that's what makes this show so phenomenally funny. The humor really lands for me, but I can understand if other people don't find it funny. Comedy is somewhat subjective, yes, but I must say that Rent-A-Girlfriend does have at least some objectively funny scenes. Okay, so what else is good about this anime? Well, it's the sweet side. The tone in this show is actually pretty well balanced. We have Kazuya gushing over Mizuhara in her uniform, but then we switch to a tearful scene of the two getting to know one another on a spiritual level. The jokes are well placed, and the overarching plot of Mizuhara trying to become an actress and Kazuya wanting to support her is really wholesome. Each girl also has an understandable goal in mind as well. Ruka simply wants to fuel her heart race and be in love. She heard about Kazuya diving into the water to save Mizuhara from drowning, and so she figured that Kazuya would be a great boyfriend. While it's clear that Ruka is immature in the ways of love, she has a reasonable outlook. We all agree that Ruka's motives are pure and not unlike our own when it comes to love. We can be easily swayed by how someone makes us feel, and while that usually leads to trouble down the road, the initial euphoric high leaves us craving more of that person. We're biologically wired to keep going back to what gives us pleasure, and although Ruka may actually have solid logical reasons for liking Kazuya, it appears that she likes him simply because he gives her butterflies. I think that could change as the series progresses, and maybe it's starting to right now. Talking about the other girls, Mami, his ex-girlfriend, is basically the antagonist of this show. She likes to play around with Kazuya's feelings, and she enjoys messing with him. I highly doubt she has even an inkling of actual kind thinking towards Kazuya, so she will probably remain the villain of this story. That's fine with me, but I would like some more backstory from her if possible. Sumi, on the other hand, is a very interesting case. While other other anime and manga have the antisocial, mute, and cute girl, Rent-A-Girlfriend utilizes this trope in a well thought out way. I'm not saying she is an extremely well written character, but she is a solid support character. Sumi is sweet and cute. That's her main appeal. However, I do enjoy the development that she gets in season 2. She plans out an entire date for Kazuya's birthday, and she even helps him pick out a gift for Mizuhara. There's something about Kazuya influencing these different girls with his unabashed yet sometimes off-putting passion. There's a fine line between annoying beliefs and inspiring passion. Kazuya says some wild stuff, like when he defended Mommy for talking trash about him, but he also sacrifices a lot for others. He even dove to protect Ruka from falling down the stairs, and that was all to protect his friend's supposed girlfriend. I don't think Sumi is wrong for liking Kazuya, but it is very hard to root for him when he does something stupid. Now let's get to the best part of the show, Mizuhara. What can I say that hasn't already been said about my waifu? She has nerves of steel, as Kazuya states. She is a CEO boss girl with her multiple jobs, acting career, and full-time class schedule. She can cook, she is straightforward and honest when stating her feelings. She even went toe-to-toe with Kazuya's ex the very first time meeting her. There isn't much wrong with her or her characterization. Mizuhara is by far the best part about this anime, and so I don't have to defend this particular part of the show, thankfully. Now, the final boss, the cringe moments. Yes, Kazuya is the master of the cringe. He was born in it, molded by it. However, I'm not sure that other anime don't have this problem. Demon Slayer's humor is cringe due to the constant screaming of Zenitsu and the annoying wackiness of Inosuke, but that doesn't mean the whole show isn't worth watching. Anime is very polarizing, and people are passionate about their opinions on this genre. I assume that's why you're watching this video right now. But think about it. Has there ever been an anime where you didn't have to add a qualifier to when you were recommending it to your friends? Naruto is great, but it's 720 episodes long. My Hero Academia is fantastic, but the main character is such an annoying wimp for the entire first season. Spy Family is fun, but very wacky. Pretty much every single anime has some sort of condition on it when referring it to your Western friends. Anime is kind of weird, yes, but I still love to watch it. Rent-A-Girlfriend is no different than those other shows. If you say it's not your type of show due to personal preference, then fine. I fully understand and respect that decision. But don't sit there and try to tell me it's too cringy for you, because I know for a fact that there are many more cringe shows that you have watched before. What I'm saying is that Rent-A-Girlfriend is no different than any other rom-com anime. In fact, I think it is superior to the rest, but that's my personal opinion. Rent-A-Girlfriend is not trash. While you may not like the show for personal reasons, it's got some objectively good aspects written into it. Yes, I understand that it may not be the objectively best rom-com anime. That title probably belongs to Kaguya-sama Love is War, seeing that it stands as my anime list's #1 rom-com anime with almost 1 million ratings. Kazuya is a cringy character for sure. The situational comedy is almost absurd, of course, but I love it. I think Mizuhara is the best female anime character of all time. The outlandish scenes are hilarious, and the wholesome underlining of the plot is simply heartwarming. So, there's my defense for Rent-A-Girlfriend. Do I care if you like the show or not? No. Watch whatever anime you feel like. However, I wanted to make this video for all of the people who get dumped on for liking this anime. I know that it's not the best show out there, but it is my favorite rom-com anime. Will that change when we get this ominous, catastrophic show ruining season 4? Maybe, but for now, let's enjoy season 3 as it continues to warm our lonely hearts and soothe our forlorn souls. As always, this is the Eagle-Eyed Samurai signing off.
Perfect.